explorers. In this video, we are going to walk you through the warm-up. Primarily, we're going to target the lower body to help you prepare for the hike no matter the distance. We're going to bring our feet about hip-width distance apart. Make sure both of your feet are pointing straight forward. We're going to start nice and easy, just lifting up through the heels and then lowering back down. We're going to keep moving just like that. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Know that if you need a wall, if you need somebody else to hold on and support so you create a little bit more balance, know that that's okay. Keep going. And again, you can move nice and slow. Perfect. You got this. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Our next exercise, we're going to step our right foot forward, left foot back. Find a nice comfortable stance. Again, we want both of our feet pointing straight forward. And we're going to lift the back heel. Lift the back heel up nice and high. Extend through that back leg and start to bend into your right knee. So really pushing that right knee as far forward as you can, creating as much flexion as you can through the ankle. Press off of the back toes like you're pushing yourself forward. And then we're going to rock it back. So shift back, bring the left heel down, lift the right toes up, extend through the right leg, and imagine you're sitting into a chair. Sit down nice and low. Beautiful. And we're going to rock forward, lift the back heel, shift the right knee forward, and then bring it back, rock it back. Extend through the right leg, point the right toes up, sit deep into your chair. Nice. Shift it forward, rock forward, rock it back. First time we do these are a little bit harder, then we start to get our rhythm. Again, if you need that support, you can always go ahead and find it. It can be a tree, it can be a wall, it can be another person, it can be your walking poles, whatever you may have. Good, let's do 2 more. Shift it forward, shift it back, shift it forward, and shift it back. Step the left foot forward, step the right foot back. We'll just switch it out. Both feet pointing straight forward. We're going to lift the back heel and start to shift that left knee as far forward as you can. Good. Press off of the back toes. And then we're going to rock it back. Land the right heel. Extend the left leg. Point the left toes up and towards your shin and sit low into that chair. Good. Rock it forward. Really press off of the back toes. Lean into that left shin. And then rock it back. Sink the hips. Point the left toes back. Nice. Keep rocking forward. And rocking it back. Forward. And back. 3 more. You got it. Forward. Really press forward. Really sit back down. Shift it forward. Down and back. Last one. Forward. And back and down. Good. Come to a nice tall stand once again. We're going to shift our weight onto our left leg. And we're going to kick our right foot back. Bend your knee 90 degrees. Point your toes. And we're just going to do a couple pulses here. Just lift the heel up towards the sky. Bring it back to 90. Pulse up and down. Up and down. Point the toes. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring your heel up. If you can, grab onto your foot and really squeeze your heel towards your glute as you point the toes to the sky, stretching out through the quad for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. We'll switch over to the other side. Weight on your right foot. Kick your left foot behind you. Find that 90-degree bend in the knee. Point your toes really strong and start to pulse. 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 Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick your heel up. Maybe you grab onto your left foot. Point the toes. Squeeze the heel towards your glutes. Stretch out through the quad for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release the foot. We're going to move ourselves into a lunge now. Keep your right foot forward, send your left foot all the way far back, and bring your hands onto the ground. We're going to have our foot between our hands. Look forward, chest forward. Beautiful. Find that long extension through the spine, and we're going to start to drop the hips down. Maybe the knee touches the ground, and then we're going to lift back up, look down. Start to lean the hips down, gaze goes forward, knee touches, shift back up, look towards your front foot. Lower it down, and up. Good. Try not to use your hands, really try to engage through the legs to lower and lift. You got this. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Stay right here. We're going to move on to our next exercise. From here, we're just going to try to lengthen the right leg. Try to bring your back heel to the ground, and then bend back into the right knee into your lunge. Extend the right leg, push the hips back, left heel down, and go forward. Good. Keep moving. 3. I know these might be a little bit strong, a little intense, really good for the hamstrings. 2. And last, 1. Beautiful. Step the left foot forward. We're going to step the right foot back, going straight into those lunges and the hip dips. Beautiful. Lengthen the spine, look forward. Start to drop the hip. Knee gently touches the ground, and we lift it back up, look down. Good. Start to drop the hips, start to move the gaze forward, and lift. Moving through that whole body. Again, try to use your hips and the strength of your legs rather than the arms. You got it. 3 more. We lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Last one. Lower. And lift. Keep your feet where they are. We're going to start to just extend through the left leg as much as you can. Try to bring your right heel down. And then shift forward into the lunge. Send the hips back, lengthen to the left leg. And bring it forward. You got it. We're just doing 5 of these. 3 more. Shift it back. And forward. Back. And forward. Back. And forward. Bring your right foot forward. Come up to a nice tall stand. Beautiful. As we're standing now, we're going to move a little bit into our spine. You can keep your feet about hip width distance apart. I like to do these next stretches with actually my feet crossed. It just helps to get a little bit deeper into the hip. I'm going to cross my right foot over the left, and I'm bringing my pinkies to touch. Beautiful. From here, I'm going to reach my arms up nice and high. You're keeping the weight in your back leg, so in this case, hopefully your left. Grabbing onto the left wrist, and I'm just going to move my hands over towards the right. Pushing my hips in the opposite direction, and shifting all my weight into that left leg. So I'm really trying to create as deep of a stretch as I can all across the left side of my body, including my arms, torso, hips, all the way down the legs into the heel. Hold it there for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both arms up. Uncross the legs. You can cross the other way. So left foot in front of the right this time. Grab onto your right wrist. Lengthen up. And then fold over towards your left side. Again, keeping all the weight on your right foot. Pressing the hips away from the hands. Feeling a nice deep stretch all across that right side of your body this time. Keep breathing. We're almost out of it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up nice and tall, stand. Feet are going to come back to being hip width distance apart. And we're just going to find a forward fold. Bend into your knees and just let your torso start to relax and hang down. You can either look down towards the ground if that's going to be a little bit more comfortable for you. As you get more comfortable with this, know that you eventually will drop your chin in towards your chest. If it feels good, maybe you start to gently stretch out the legs. Know that you can do one at a time. Know that you can do both at the same time. And what will feel the best is shifting your weight forward onto your toes without lifting your heels. From here, if you'd like to, option to grab your opposite elbows. Maybe you gently sway a little bit side to side. Make it feel good in your body. This helps to decompress the low spine, stretch out through the back of the legs. And even if you bring your chin all the way into your chest, you get to stretch out through the upper body as well. Nice. We're going to bring both hands down to the ground. Bend your knees as much as you need to. We're going to bring the left hand right underneath our face. And we're going to start to reach the right arm up to the sky. Try to extend through the right leg. Your left knee will stay bent. And if you can, look up towards your right hand. This is just an easy twist. From here, start to rock your hips a little bit side to side. You'll notice one edge will feel a little bit more tense than the other. Normally it's our glute med that's really tight. So we're here, we can just stretch it out, get a little bit of movement. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the right hand down. Switch it out for the left. Start to reach the left arm up to the sky. Your left leg will be extended. Your right knee will be a little bent. If you can, look up towards the left hand. And beautiful. Just start to rock the hips side to side. Still reaching up towards the sky. Still creating that twist. Notice how the hips feel today. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring both hands down. Bend into your knees, almost like you're sitting into a little chair, and slowly start to just roll yourself up. Know that there's no rush. Once you get to a nice tall stand, just shake out the body. You are ready to go for your hike. Enjoy your day.